This is one of my most asked questions, and if you're wondering which are my most used luxury beauty and fashion products, well, let me tell you, you're on the right video. Hi, my name is Jackeline, and I'm a lover of everything luxury. I review a ton of beauty products here on my channel, as well as fashion products. So on this video, I will be sharing with you those products that not only fall in the category that I love, but those that I wear the very most, some of them every single day, and not from just like a month ago or 2 months ago, but for years, for literally years. Some of them you may have seen them here on my YouTube channel, and some you may have not. And sorry if you hear me a little bit with a raspy voice. I'm overcoming a little bit of a cold, so bear with me a little bit here, but let's go ahead and get it started with, I think most of us women, we use a lot of jewelry, at least myself since very young. I have been using jewelry since, I remember I got my ears pierced when I was a baby without knowing, part of the culture. But anywho, that jewelry pieces that I just simply do not take off. I sleep with them, and there are my ideal earrings. In a specific, the Kaya Climber, this one here is just so stunning. But I do have so many ideal pieces. In fact, these are new ones that I just got from the Tamara Kalini collaboration. They are 3-pearl shaped diamonds, are so stunning. And then I just got these new earrings called Leah. They are just so beautiful, a little bit edgy, and that is one of the things that I like about Ideal. Their designs are fairly interesting. Some of them are very classic, some of them are very edgy. They do have a modular design where you start with just one stud that you can use by itself. They offer them in different sizes, petite, medium, and the big size. You can choose the shade of gold between yellow gold, white gold, rose gold, all solid gold, and lab-grown diamonds. And as I was stating before, they do have a modular design. You start first with one stud of the size of your choice. Most of mine, they are the medium size, and this front one is from the high-end jewelry in 0.5 carat, which it actually looks like 1 carat. It's just so beautiful, big, and they just shine so much. And then you just need an add-on, like say for example the add-on from Tamara Kalini Paris or the Leah one, and the back of each add-on, they have different levels, so you can put it wherever you please in whichever of your piercings. I'm thinking to do a piercing over here. I'm a little bit scared because I know it hurts a little, but I just have so much fun with my Ideal earrings. They are unique, classic at the same time, somewhat of a statement piece, and you can mix and match. It doesn't have to be exactly the same on each side. Like I have Paris here, Leah here, and Venezia. Well, on this side I have Paris. I do have the Kaya earrings, and then Venezia on this side. They also carry rings. You have seen me time and time wearing these 2 rings also from Ideal. You can pair them in different ways. You can use them as single. I like to stack them. I think they look super cute. I absolutely love them. And then Le Coupe necklace, which is just, to die for. So stunning. The Ideal ateliers, they are based in Antwerp, Belgium, which is the capital of diamonds, and every single piece is made in house by their artisan. I love that the pieces, they are solid gold too, because I do have very sensitive skin that is not solid gold. Most of the times, whether are on my earrings or here on my neck, I can easily get a rash. So I have zero worries in my Ideal pieces. That's why I don't take them off when I go to sleep, when I take my showers. I just go ahead and use them all the time. They go with absolutely everything. I can layer them so well. I have earrings that they in fact can go on one of the chains, and they can convert like long necklaces, Oh my gosh, so many gorgeous designs. So if you haven't checked Ideal just yet, I will highly suggest you to do so. I will be leaving all the links of all of the pieces on the description box below, and I do have a discount code with Ideal too. Another pieces of jewelry that you see me wearing all the time too is my Van Cleef and Arpels Doge necklace in the yellow gold. It just shines by itself. The way that the gold is carved, it just makes like the light reflect to it. That looks just so stunning. And also the way that the pendant is positioned with two hoops on the side, it's just very easy that it doesn't move, like the pendant doesn't move all around your neck. Something that I really love being in this kind of size. Is stunning. It's one of my favorite pieces, and again, one of those pieces that I don't take from my neck at all and whatsoever. Another piece that I use quite a bit that you see me all the time wearing here too is my Bulgari bracelet. This one has a little touch of diamonds at the end of the serpenti of the snake on the tail and on the head. This was a gift from my husband, and it is in the yellow gold. It's very comfortable, and I was in a way a little bit worried on the taking it off and on, but you know what, it's so easy, so simple. There's not really much of wear and tear. It's made in a way that is kind of like bouncy, that is not gonna break. I mean, this is solid gold piece obviously, so it's just very comfortable, very easy to wear, and something a little bit different than the typical kind of bracelets that we see at times. Also, it is a design, this part over here, that reminds me a lot to another piece of jewelry that my mom gave me many years ago. I still have it on my collection. It's an 18 karat gold bracelet that has this kind of design that I absolutely love. So to me, this piece was always on my wish list, and I got so happy when I got it. Another piece that, oh my gosh, well, this is a recent purchase slash gift for Mother's Day, is my Cartier Panthère watch in all gold, 18 karat yellow gold, small size. This is just me in a watch. I always like yellow gold watches. I do have one that is very more fancy, that is more for like cocktail appropriate, or it's just different. This one is more of like a jewelry piece. It's very thin and comfortable too, and yeah, I have been wearing it non-stop, and I just feel comfortable with it. I don't feel like it's too much for any occasion. I use it with jeans, with shirts, with just absolutely everything. And another piece that I have not been taking off is my tennis bracelet. This is by a brand called Linear, and they have beautiful pieces. This one is lab-grown diamonds, solid gold, yellow gold. They also offer it in white gold too, and they do have the option of vermeil too if you don't want to invest on solid gold. I personally prefer solid gold pieces just because of the way that I wear them. I know they are gonna last longer. They will retain most of their value, and I can pass them to my children without thinking that they may, lose their value, or that they will not be appreciated. I think any of these pieces, they will certainly be appreciated. Another piece of jewelry that I use all the time is my Chanel Coco Crush ring. I remember seeing this ring on magazines, the models with their hand like this, and then the ring all by itself. I love the size. It is a statement piece, all solid gold. At a point in time, my husband asked me, do you want the one that has the diamonds? I'm like, no, I just want the Coco Crush. Simple as is. And let me tell you, I use it quite a bit, so very happy about it. Now, moving on into a tool, a hair tool that, this is not going to come to any surprise to anybody. Because I have been using it for the past, I think, 7 years now. I have different iterations. I'm talking about the Dyson Airwrap. This has made a huge difference on the way that I style my hair, the way that my hair has honestly recovered from all the damage. I still get it, lighten up, so it's treated hair, but My hair just feels night and day from what it was 8 years ago to what is now. And although I have a hair care routine that it adds up into the maintenance of my hair, the way that this Dyson Airwrap styles my hair with easy, fast, efficient. It leaves my hair so silky smooth. To me, it is one of the best investments because if I count the many times that I will have to go to the hairdresser to get my hairstyle done, it will be like about $60 or $80 a time every week. I mean, these will be paid off in just 1 month, and that's how I see it. That's how I saw it from the beginning. I love all the different attachments that it has. In fact, I don't use anymore the blow dryer. I do own it, the Dyson blow dryer. I just use my Dyson Airwrap, period. This is, yeah, a piece that I will repurchase it all over and over again, and I always recommend it. Another beauty product that I use every single day, and to me, there's nothing that compares to it. The difference that it makes. Those who have been following me for any point in time, you know that I have very dark under eye circles that are bluish in tone, very deep. I also have set under eyes, so I have a little bit of that halo effect. So it's very hard for me to cover my under eye circles without the usage of a color corrector. But this concealer in specific, it's everything in one. It's a color corrector, it's a concealer, it's a brightening kind of product. I'm talking about none other than Chanel, the Sublimage Le Correcteur U. I reviewed it about, what was it, 4 years ago, I'm pretty sure. And since that day, I have been hooked. It lasts all day long. It doesn't crease under my eye areas. I'm a person that I laugh and smile a lot, and I have a lot of expression marks underneath my eyes. So it's very easy for me to have concealer set under my eye areas and just, create these extra wrinkles that I may not have, but they look more pronounced. This one does it all. It's so smoothing. It does have skincare properties, and you just need the tiniest amount, almost nothing, to do what it's supposed to do. So it's well worth the money to me. This can last me for, I will say, about 8 months. It just pays for itself. I don't need to go around and look for more concealers. To me, this is it, period. And you know it. This is my favorite, my all-time favorite, and the one that I can trust. Sometimes when we put makeup on, and say we're in a rush or we're just want to dress to impress and, have all our makeup to impress, you have those products that are solid, that are the ones that that they are not going to fail you. To me, this is one of them, and I will definitely not change it. Going back to some other fashion items, you know that I'm a big lover of luxury designer bags. And honestly, they don't have to be designer to be a great bag. I think we have to celebrate those new and upcoming designers that they bring new designs that are just beautiful, good quality, well made. But this video is about luxury items, and these are the ones that I have been using the most. For some of them over a year, some for at least a year or 8 months or so. Yes, this baby, my Hermes Birkin bag, 25 in Togo leather, gold on gold, it's just the bag. To me, I have always wore bags that are just like these kind of like square boxes that are easy to get inside, grab, go, and just get what you need. Does it make sense? And this bag is that to me. To me, luxury bags, they are not a symbol of status or, I have made it, but actually they are things that I love. I also have a lot of high-end bags. If you want to see some of them, those who know me in person, they know that I carry a lot of times this Michael Kors bag in pink, that they see me all the time using it too. So I appreciate bags by their design, and I think as a designer myself, I like when function meets form, meaning the design, but it keeps the functionality of the bag. And this is one of them. So this is one that I highly use. Another one that I use quite a bit, I know it's not popular anymore, but it's one that is just an easygoing bag. And honestly, I get so many compliments with this bag too, all the time. Every time that I use it, everybody's like, oh, this looks so beautiful. This is my Chanel 19 bag in the caramel color 21K collection, which is the same caramel color of 21P collection. So beautiful, so supple. The leather is such a dream. It is lambskin, and some people, they are afraid about lambskin because it's just so soft, but I think on the softness is where it makes the beauty of this bag too, because you see it has such big chains, something that is just very contrasty, and having this soft plushy leather is just so good. And nowadays, you can find some of these bags at a really good price in the pre-loved market. If I find any of these bags in the pre-loved market, rest assured, I will leave them also in the description box below. Another well-loved, well-used bag of mine that this is not going to be a surprise to you is my Chanel 22 bag in white. This baby, I use it, usually I take it out during the spring and summertime. It's such a comfortable bag, easy going. Again, you see, like, open a lot of space, just shove in whatever you can. I have so many hats. I am a entrepreneur. I run a couple restaurants. I run a catering operation. I do wedding design. I do interior design too. I do have a YouTube channel. I'm a content creator. So you may imagine that these type of bags, they get filled with swatches of fabric, paperwork, yeah, cameras, you name it, and these serve the purpose. Another Chanel bag, surprisingly, is not a classic flap, which I do have a classic flaps and I love them, but these are just my most used. This baby here is my Chanel Mini 22 bag. This is an easygoing bag. Such an easygoing. I rave about all last year about this bag because I bought it without thinking that I was gonna use it. Oh my gosh, if I use it so much. So these were the bags that I use quite a bit, very often. That doesn't mean that I don't love my other bags, but again, I'm just talking about my most used products. Another most used product, this brush. This is the Mason Person brush, and something very interesting about this brush is when I first started using it, I thought it was really scratchy, but what it does, it actually not only massage your scalp, but actually gently scratches your scalp, so those oil glands, they can start working better. And that's why when you see people brushing their hair, you see so much shine, because it distributes the hair oils evenly on your scalp, being soft. They have different types. I chose the one that is a mix of boar bristles and synthetic bristles because it's ideal for kind of like medium strands of hair. If you have very lightweight hair, then you go with just boar bristles. So it's just such a good brush. Now, would I say that this is the end all and be all? It is a great brush, and the price is justified for what you're getting. And I'm sorry, this brush is dirty too, but if you're looking for something a little bit less expensive with kind of the same concept idea and the same outcome, highly suggest to check the Oribe brush too. It's a really good brush. Now, if you don't like that sensation of the pokiness on your scalp, let me tell you, that's gonna make a big difference on the health of your scalp and therefore of your hair. This one by Amy J is a really good one. As you can see, it does have that little heads, like round, so it's a little bit softer on your scalp, but therefore it's not gonna distribute those oils as good, help those glands. It's kind of like, I don't want to say injection and you think that it's painful, but you know what I mean? Sometimes you need a little bit of that prickly kind of sensation to stimulate those glands. So yeah, so well worth it. The one that I use the most, again, is the Mason Person, but I have been trying other ones too, just to kind of like give me a better idea of, what's out there, what could be of help for you too if you're looking to upgrade your hairbrush. I know everybody's gonna roll their eyes, but I use the La Mer the treatment lotion every single day. And there is something very special about this lotion because it does have urea, and therefore it keeps the hydration on my skin for longer. I can see the difference. I can feel the difference on my skin, and it's something that I will not change, so much so that I started with a very small sample, then I bought a small bottle, and now I buy the big size. To me, there's no reason why not to do so. Granted, I do use a lot of medical grade skincare, not only vitamin C, I use stretching oil, prescription, DNA repair too, other products alongside, but there's something very special about this treatment lotion. I feel the hydration and the soothing effect on my skin. Also by La Mer, the lip volumizer. You see, this is my fourth bottle. It does help circulate the blood on my lips. I don't have any fillers. I always had, some may say these are normal lips. Some people tell me that I have more like meaty lips. I do have just, more voluminous lips, but this one not only volumizes my lips a little bit more, but also it exfoliates my lips without the pain of a typical lip volumizer or lip plumper. It does give hydration, and again, it just gives that circulation on the lips. And this shade is not as deep as it may seem here. It's literally my lips but better. So this just lives in my bag before I do my makeup. This is what I use, the lip volumizer. An OG for many years. This baby is the Chanel cream bronzer. Now they have reformulated it. The one that I use is $3.92 from the new formula, the shade medium. I also have reviewed the reformulation, but it doesn't fail me. The shade itself, the way that it goes on the skin, is not glowy, it's not dewy, it's not too translucent, it's buildable. It's just so many things that is one that I trust. And believe me, whenever I had somebody try these, like going as close as my oldest daughter, right? I gave her one, and she has the opportunity to use any of my makeup products. She keeps repurchasing this one. Imagine that. So it's one of those products that you can rely on. They are long lasting. They do not mess up your base either. So a fantastic product, 100% recommended. I never had an issue with the reformulation, and I'm happy about the new formula too because it's more buildable in pigment. If you want to see a full review, I have it here on my YouTube channel. Oh my goodness, this little wallet from Chanel. I do have another color, but the pink one, I should have gotten the pink one from the get-go. My other one is black one. It's really pretty, but I think having a wallet of color, I honestly love it. And as you can tell, I love pink so much. Even my nails now, they are pink. But yeah, this is such a practical wallet. Long ago, I have not been using wallets that they unfold completely like the typical kind of men's wallet. I like that it has just one big old compartment that I can see everything, a smaller compartment here, and then one compartment on the back, making it just a little bit easier to see everything that I have inside. A couple of fragrances that I use all the time. My Baccarat Rouge 540. This is a new bottle. You have seen the other one that it just had a tiny amount. I just gave the last little amount to my oldest daughter. She said, "Can I get it now that you have a new one?" Yeah, absolutely, go for it. Yeah, I know many people may say, well, this is a scent that so many people uses it. You know what? A secret here, many people are not using it anymore because at a point in time it became so viral, so popular that everybody was using it. And rightfully so, because it's just such a unique kind of scent. That saffron that comes forward, it's just so stunningly beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It goes with my chemistry so well, and the longevity, the projection. This is a masterpiece, a unique fragrance of its time. I started using it about seven years ago. So amazingly good. I have gone through a couple bottles. And then my signature scent for summer, all my friends here, the Tom Ford's Little Blanc. This is a resort at the most beautiful tropical island, period. This is what it is. If you want to smell like, okay, you are that lady in the yacht, that's that. it's not the suntan lotion because it does have that smoothness of the coconut, but it does also have some citrus and some tropical flowers. It's such a masterpiece too. So yeah, these two. And you know, and interesting enough, my mom always told me never share your fragrances. And for many years, I didn't share my fragrances here on my channel. And then I think it was 2021 I started sharing my fragrances, like said, you know, whatever people are asking, so let's do it. And in fact, in the past I used to work for a fragrance house, so I know a lot about fragrances, and these two truly are masterpieces. Giorgio Armani, these blushes, the matte. I also like the satin ones, but these two shades, put them together. I know you're gonna be like, cool tone, warm tone. No, they do work, and they are super long lasting. They don't stain your cheeks, but they will last you throughout the day, and they will give you the most beautiful uplifting look to your cheeks. So young, just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And the highlighter that never fails on me is the one from Victoria Beckham Beauty. This is just glass for your skin. It just is so stunning. It's so stunning. Honestly, one of the best made highlighters on a cream format that there are in the market, period. Alongside with, obviously, I have to tell you here, the one Westman Atelier Peau de Pêche, also a brilliant formula, a little bit thicker in consistency, a little bit stronger in tone, not as glassy as the one from Victoria Beckham Beauty, but as good, as unique, as melt on your skin, and just such a super formulation. Tom Ford, it is the designer house that came to revolutionize the eyeshadow products in the designer world. There was like the wet and dry formula. This is a specific Suspicion, is my most used one. There was nothing like this before. I mean, like, everything seemed to be so not pigmented enough, a little bit subpar. Tom Ford again came to revolutionize that. And lately, I'm gonna say lately, about a year and a half ago, YSL. In fact, my eyeshadow is not this palette, it's the new palette, Captivating Dunes. But YSL also came to revolutionize with their eyeshadow formulation. Creamy, smooth, non-powdery, blurring, exquisite. For lipsticks, Chanel, the Le Rouge du Ultra Tenue, these, they don't move, they don't budge. I trust them, I use them without overthinking it. If you want an amazing red, daring red, please do so. But all the shades, Timeless Beige, Intense Caramel, I mean, you name it, they had come out with even new shades right now. And these, they don't move, they don't budge, they are non-drying. They look glossy on the lips, and they will last you through the most greasiest of meal if you have to, and all the kisses possible. So these to me are fantastic. I do have not only a review but swatches of all my collection, which I have like, I think, 20 shades or so. So if you want to see that, check that out. A lip gloss also that doesn't fail for me is from Chanel. This is the Rouge Coco Gloss in the shade Melted Honey. It just makes my lips look more plump, more juicy, and healthier too. There's something about this formula that is so good. And please, companies, take note about this applicator. This thicker applicator is just so good to have the lips. My last product that I want to talk about today, it is a nail polish. Although right now I'm using Builder Gel and I'm going to a nail salon. You know, if you have been following me, that for like 5 years I had been doing my nails at home, and one of my favorite, I mean, you can tell because it's rubbing off, this is the Hermes nail polish in a specific this shade. I will be leaving it on the description box below too. It's just an elegant cleanness, perfect for French manicure or just to use it alone. It's so beautiful. It looks gel-like. The shade is super stunning. I have started using Builder Gel just because this nail and this nail, they start like breaking too soon. So I'm just gonna like pushing it through, and maybe by mid-summer I may start going back again to nail polish. But you know, because if you have followed me, you know how much I love this baby. Okay, friends, and this makes it for this video. I hope that you enjoy it. If you haven't checked out just yet Ideal, please do so. I mean, these are gorgeous. Diamonds and jewelry are the best friends of all ladies, and having something that is so unique that you can make your own design by the way that you pair your add-ons with the studs, I think that adds into that uniqueness and make it so personal to you. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with family and friends. If you're on TikTok and Instagram, come and follow me there. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel, ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. And if you're not done watching my content, I will be leaving a couple other videos at the end of the screen that I'm sure you're gonna love. See you then.